I think we're live. Hello? Every time it like freezes, like my computer's gonna crash, and then everything's fine. So I usually try and do something like doing the evil hand swooshing, whatever you want to call that. Anyways, welcome. Hello. I keep looking at myself and not looking at the camera. How you guys doing? Let's go over what we have today. Stream Deck is looking a little wonky today. Why is... Come on. Stream Deck. Okay. Does this need to be open? Okay, that was weird. Needs to wake up. Okay. If you were here yesterday, Monday, then you'll know that we sold both of those Game Boy Colors during the stream. Thank you very much. But now we are still down to these two guys right here, the Slime Boy and this blue and yellow one, and the Jazz Cup design and the all red Game Boy Pocket. This is what we are down to once again. But today we are going to do a Metroid. I keep wanting to say Metroid Amiibo. I wonder why. You'll see soon, maybe, if today's direct is what I hope it is. But a Metroid SP and a Zelda SP. This is just like the limited edition, but obviously it's not going to be a real limited edition because it's a reshell. But I'm going to end this poll because it's in my way, and 55% of you believe that we're going to see some Metroid Prime 4 today. I hope so too. We got Jovi, DC, and Joe. Not too chatty this morning. It's fine. That is fine by me. That's less for me to sift through, but you can chat now. I am gonna do what I did last time, and I'm gonna tear down both of these at the same time. We're gonna do two at a time. I just feel like it. Move my batteries over here, even though we don't need the batteries. Camera's a little crooked there. How you guys doing? Erwin! Hello. You must chat, David. Amen? Hello? That's alright if you're doing other things. I'm doing other things as well. Hello, Annex. Hope I said that right. It's pretty simple. It's only 4 letters, but... Yes, I am very excited for the Direct today. Because I want to see some Metroid stuff. I've gone through almost every God of War game there is. And I want to watch some... I want to play some more Metroid stuff. I haven't played any of the Prime games in the Metroid series, and since I heard rumors that there are going to be a Metroid Prime 1 remake, I was very interested and was like, yeah, I want to wait for that. Like I'm waiting to do Return to Dreamland. I think that's what it's called. The Kirby game that releases later this month. I could play that on my Wii, but I'd rather play it on the Switch. Get the new HD experience. Thank you. Sometimes, most of the time, I feel like I'm pretty good about using complete sentences and acknowledging what is said in the chat, and then other times I'm just like, thanks. Annex said, loves your channel, by the way. So, I appreciate that. I don't think it's gonna be for the next gen Switch. I don't know. I don't see the Switch 2 coming out for another year or so. And all the listings, I guess they converted the listing for Metroid Prime 4 from Wii U to Switch so they could convert the Switch to Switch 2, and I don't think they're going to be backwards compatible. Well, I think it'll be backwards compatible. I hope it will be, but I don't think it's going to be like I don't think you'll be able to play Switch 2 games on the regular Switch. That's my guess, but I also don't think we're going to see that announcement for another year. What's in like April? Hello, Ezra. I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, and by not the biggest, I mean I'm not a Zelda fan. I just don't really care for it. It's whatever. I can understand why people like it, but I don't know. I feel like I need to try more. I like Breath of the Wild, but I never finished it. It was one of those games that I bought because when I had the Switch originally, there wasn't a ton out for it yet. There was Mario Kart. That was about it. And so I got Breath of the Wild because of the hype. And I don't know, I liked it a bit. But once Odyssey came out, I was sold. Okay. I don't know why I'm about to put all these buttons back, like they're not just gonna fall out in a minute. But I'm trying to be neat and tidy. Okay, we can get the speaker out. Stuck down a little bit there. It's alright. Thanks, light pipe. Let's see. Yep, and they just fall out. So we will watch out for the camera there at your head. Okay. Yeah, it would be hard for me to not buy a Metroid themed Switch, which I guess I feel like the OLED was white Joy-Cons, so it'd match the Emmy in Dread. And even though I wasn't a Metroid fan quite yet then, I think that would have been enough to sway me, but just the OLED alone was good enough to sway me. The purchase notice came up with just a photo and no info on the product or purchaser. That's weird. I missed that. Nope. Didn't get anything. I think someone bought a shirt recently, but I feel like that would have actually popped up with the shirt. I've seen that before. I don't know. We'll put that off to the side for now. Oh, I love it when they're super gummy and they don't come out in one piece. So much fun. It's like really squishy. Like it was melted and reformed and melted and reformed a million times. Goodness. What in the... Okay. Let's see if unscrewing it helps. No, but we don't need to get that out. We just need enough of a hole to get the screw out. Actually, you know what? I'll still continue to tear this down, but I'm gonna try the aftermarket hinges again. But I'll still tear this down to the point of getting the hinges out. Because I tried it for the charity stream, and for whatever reason, the Extreme Rate Shell did not like it. And I did not want to force it. There we go. Okay. Whoa. I guess I can do the one Phillips screw down here. Again, I feel like I'm just making really good time, but I'm also not looking too hard at the chat. Too hard. I don't know anybody who looks hard at the chat. Anyways, let's push that out. Okay. Now, all we need to do is push these hinges out. And if you don't know who Joe Bleeps is, he is honestly one of the guys who inspired me to start modding stuff with his neon advances. But he just released a video, and I don't know if it's his project or he just saw it and made a video on it, but there's a tool now that you can 3D print to pop the hinges out of the SP. And I could really use that. Oh, there we go. one fully disassembled. Yeah, you still need to push on these tabs a little bit more just to get them loose. But that tool sounds really nice about now. There we go. Yeah. That tool must push on the tabs just a little bit, because I can never push it out without pushing on the tabs first. There we go. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my YSP suck video. Because it's really annoying to get a close-up on pushing these hinges out. Okay. How does one get one of those tools then? Have a 3D printer, or go find Joe Bleeps' video, which probably has the download for the tool. Stream froze. My dad said the stream froze, and then Joe said it was getting glitchy, but I don't think I saw anything on my end. Let's see. Stream health. Stream is healthy. I don't know. Just looking real quick. I don't know why the Jazz Cup boy is not showing up, but if you refresh the stream, you might see the 3 of the 4 Game Boys that are still available right now. Okay. Nope, wrong tab. Okay. Good on this end? Cool. That scared me. This is one of the ones that you can actually take the volume switch off. Ooh. Okay. So let's see. Which one should we start with? I think we'll start with the Zelda one. I guess it doesn't really matter, because we're going to do the screen first. So this process should be identical. Oh, look at that. They hid the sticker in there. I still have a ton of these stickers. Not really a ton, but a lot more than other stickers that I've got. I didn't know that there was a little Zelda thing down here too. Unless that's just something that the AliExpress people decided to add. Oddly enough, either I just decided that I didn't want to do it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see a fake SpongeBob shell with this listing. Which, I don't know, thinking right now, I'm like, yeah, I would totally get one of the SpongeBob listings. I think the SpongeBob SP is super cool, but okay. Be very careful not to scratch that. Okay. Screen kit. Well, actually, we should do some desoldering and some testing first. even though I've tested all these kits. Because let's just talk about that again. Because I've had several problems with this kit now, and it's driving me crazy. I talked about it at the end of last stream, as I'm dropping the double-sided tape. I've had several issues with this kit of just not wanting to work with the SP. So I am sunsetting it. Once we're out of these kits, I will not do any more TV out kits. So if you want a TV out kit, if you've been waiting for one from me, get it now while you can. Sorry, I'm doing this off screen there. But this is pins up, right? No, pins down. Pins down. Then we will test to make sure. We'll test it in the Zelda shell. Cool. Just want to do this a couple thousand times real quick, because I don't want this the flashing thing to happen. Okay, seems like it's gonna work just fine. That's the test I've been doing. I turn it on and off about 20 times. I've already done this a million times with this particular motherboard, but what I found is with these kits, I believe they draw too much power for 3.3 volts, which is what the Game Boy runs at in Game Boy Advance mode. In Game Boy and Game Boy Color mode, it runs at 5 volts. So it is not giving enough power for what the screen wants, and is causing it to flash on the screen a bunch. And I've tried rerouting power from somewhere else on the board, so it would hopefully get enough juice, and worked on it with Natalie on a call. See if it would help anything, and we got nowhere. I tried a bunch of other things. I cleaned some switches. I've done as much as me and Natalie could think of, which is a lot, and got nowhere. The only thing I can really say is some SP101 boards, or not 101, CPU 01 boards like this one, and some CPU 10 boards. CPU 10 seems to be more of a nuisance. It seems to happen more with the CPU 10s. But either way, it sucks. It's annoying. And yeah, so I'm just kind of done with them. Because CPU 10 and CPU 1 are like the most common. So I'm done. But it seems like I can use other kits with those boards. I just can't use these. I don't want to stock two types of boards, ideally. I am realizing I'm adding solder to those points and I do not need to. Just ground an AV. Why is it not wanting to solder to ground? There we go. Another reason why I love these kits so much is solder doesn't want to adhere to these little points. I feel like I have to burn the entire pad before I can actually get solder to stick to it. Okay. Ground. And AV. And this one is for the other wires for the brightness button. Goodness gracious. Burning pad, you say? I wasn't coming after you that time. Every other time I am, though. Okay. Let's put this one together now. There we go. Where's that double-sided tape? Okay. So what games are you off screen it'll glitch. Yes, my father is correct. Because the non-TV out high-speed Edo ones you're using seemed alright. Yeah, those ones seem fine. And it's the same screen, it's just the board is on the ribbon cable and completely different. But I don't know what the brand is for this one. Welcome, Aquarina Online. I think I said that right. But what game are you guys looking forward to the most from today's Direct? I'm curious. Or looking forward to. What one are you hoping for, I should say? Because, I mean, you could say you're looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom. I think that's what it's called. Zelda one. Breath of the Wild 2. But is there a game that you're hoping for? Like, I'm really hoping for Metroid Prime Remastered more than Metroid Prime 4, just because I haven't played any of the Metroid Prime games, and I'd rather have a remastered Prime game with maybe nicer looking controls. But I haven't played them, so I shouldn't judge the controls too much just yet. They've got to talk about Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. So I'm going to bend the ground wire that is oddly long. You can't really see that, but I'll zoom in real quick. It is oddly long. So I'm going to take this. Just trim that down. Maybe a little too much. Oh well. And we will this takes a lot of focus. Give me a second. There we go. And I like to reuse the screws in these. Because I don't have faith in the aftermarket SP screws unless they're extreme rate. That one went in super smoothly too. That was lovely. That one in. That, dude, these are going in so nicely. This never happens. You think a new Mario's coming? I don't know. I think with so much focus on the Mario movie, they should to capitalize on the growth they're going to see from the Mario movie, but I don't think there will be. What I would like is a Galaxy and Odyssey 2. It's a little bit of overspray that I'm seeing there from the shell. Oh well. I heard that there's a rumor about an F-Zero GX remaster, whatever the GameCube one is. Apparently there's rumors for a lot of GameCube remasters, but again, they're rumors, so I don't trust Nintendo to do anything with a GameCube game. Because why would they do something that the fans want, right? I feel like these should be black and not gold. Am I right or wrong on that one? I don't remember seeing a thing of black, whatever these called, rubber things. See, Joe, I saw Erwin's chat saying "take it easy, dude," and I was like, whoa, what's he doing? Oh, he's just leaving. I don't know why my mind went to something wrong is happening. I'm not really an F-Zero guy. I've only played a little bit of it, but it's just, I don't know. The only racing games I really enjoy are Mario Kart games, so. Goodness, that is scaring me. Okay, we're gonna put a paper towel down for protection. Okay, but we can put the Zelda top off to the side for now, and I guess we'll hold off on the paper towel until we're back to shell work. But we gotta do the testing and stuff for this guy. Come on. There we go. Skipping class to watch announcements of games. I was thinking about it last night, and like, I get excited too, so I'm making fun of myself as well. But I think it's funny how we get so excited about games being announced. It's like not actual games releases and stuff like that, just games being announced. Okay. Wait. I'll do it on camera this time. My head must have gotten in frame there. It would be interesting if Nintendo comes out with a Switch deck upgrade that gives more power to the Switch. I'm surprised that they didn't put at least like an upscaler in the dock. You know? I feel like people would eat that up if they did something that made it upgrade to 4K when it's in the dock. I don't know. Is that even possible? Who knows? I don't know why I did that peel so early, but here we are. Okay. It looks really cool like this. I don't know. Just without the, well, while you see the cutouts when it's not in... Too zoomed in. When it's not in the shell and it's just these cutouts, I think it looks so clean. I don't know. It doesn't do it justice on camera. I do prefer better frame rates than 4K as well. Upscalers have to exist, but I mean like not upscaled, but can't think of the right word. But where it's actually running in 4K. Okay. Okay. I'll just use the Zelda back again. Mooba? Hello. I never really played Kirby Air Ride. I have played it, and it was fun, but I didn't get as into it as everybody else did. But I should probably also give it a bit more of a chance, since it's really the only time I've played it that I remember was for like an hour in free play, playing tag with my brother-in-law, and just the two of us. So it was fun. Hi, Will. It was fun, but it wasn't like the most exhilarating ride of my life. Okay, now we can just add solder to these 2 points. Okay. This one's already got a bend for me at the other end, so we'll use this for the ground. And if you are following along, whether it's now or later, most likely later if you are, the reason why I do the bend at the end of the wire is so I can tell the difference between the two without having to get the Sharpie out and mark it and blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. But the reason why I do it to the ground wire is because there's a bend in the wire, like there's a bend in the G. I don't know, just what I think of. That's what pops into my head. I would really like to be able to mod a switch, or get a modded switch, or whatever the case may be. But it kind of sucks that like Nintendo is locking down the Switch modding stuff. Like they are not letting much happen with that. You have to have a really old firmware to be able to mod it, unless something's changed recently. Which is really annoying. Because I have heard about overclocking and all that stuff, and I would definitely like to try it. But I don't have a Switch old enough, or a Switch that is not updated, if it is old enough. Okay, that over here. Okay. Now we can put this down. Yeah, see the Zelda one? Screws went in much easier. This one's still fine. Okay, I'm definitely missing a screw. Yep, that probably is it. Okay, how are we doing on time? 46 minutes in. Might need to grab my laptop charger soon. I'm gonna go with the clear glow-in-the-dark ones, because the dark blue ones just don't look like they fit. I would say that soldering fumes are not good for you, but I'm not like inhaling it, and I'm in a pretty big open room, so I'm not worried about it. And that's coming from someone who has asthma and doesn't like when he can't breathe properly, so, which I feel like is most people. They don't like when they can't breathe properly. Anyways, okay. What now? I guess we'll just continue with the Metroid once we've got it out right now. And I'll go ahead and add the solder now to this point. What am I doing? Ah, goodness. Putting it through the wrong side. Okay. Thank you. I like my inbred cat shirt. If you're talking about this one. I don't know what else to talk about. Do we want to go over how I feel about all the God of War games I've played so far? Oh, I was gonna try the aftermarket hinges. Remind me for the Zelda one. Swap over to the Phillips head, where I don't know where the Phillips tip went. Great. Why is it in here? So I was scrolling AliExpress last night and saw those My Arcade emulator mini cabinets. They are large enough to hold a GBC PCB, battery pack, and one of those Natalie button boards. Thoughts? I think that would be a wildly uncomfortable way to play a Game Boy. It's a cool idea. I don't have interest in that. Okay. Yeah. Soldering time. We're gonna do the 30 board on this one. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. Oof, that is not a great soldering job. That's much better. And we're going to solder to pin 3. And here we can add some more solder to this pad and get some flux on it apparently. I also typically don't breathe until the smoke is dissipated. I'll hold my breath. And I know that's not gonna like perfectly make it better, but it makes me feel comfortable enough, so. Okay. Now we can zoom back out. People do love the thummy. I like comfort. People just like small and compact things. I value comfort. I would have challenged Matt to a fight also over Charmander, yeah. My fight would be more for Chimchar, though. It's a nice thing about the clear shells is you can actually see where all the wires are laying. so I can make sure they're not hurting any buttons. And they aren't. Okay. I think we are all good here. We'll do a quick little battery test. And you can adjust the brightness. Sweet. I'm gonna go grab my charger and plug this guy in. There we go. Ugh. My chair is too close. Can't fit my slippers through. There we go. Hey Jake, my GBA SP's B button keeps sticking when I'm playing Super Mario 3. It only started happening after I reshelled it. Any advice? Hold on, I'm stretching. Stretching and thinking. Have you gone back in and looked at it? Made sure that it was, like the membranes all good and stuff? Because sometimes, like here for example, like the membrane might be like slightly off, like that. That could be what it is. Otherwise, you may have just gotten one of the not so high quality ones, or you might just have a defective membrane or a defective shell or anything like that. It happens. But I mean, they kind of did number the Metroid games. Like, Metroid Dread is still numbered Metroid 5, and like when you start up the games, it'll say Metroid whatever. So, just saying, Erwin. But yeah, I do like. I prefer when there are subtitles to sequels and stuff instead of just 2, 3, 4. But at the same time, I don't like when oh. So now they're redoing the charity stream notifications? Are we just gonna get everything now? I don't know. Oh. Because I wasn't on this computer when I did the charity stream, so now it's going back. I get it now. That's kind of funny. But I don't like when games like God of War are God of War 1, 2, or God of War 2, God of War 3, and then the fourth one in the main series, that's gonna be God of War again. I hate that. It's already the name. If it was like, I think there's a few games out there where the series, even the first game in the series had like a subtitle, and then later on they just made another sequel, just the series title. That's okay, but it's still dumb. What am I doing? I have the soldering. That was weird. I've never had that happen before. Solder just flew off the tip. Probably because I needed to clean it. And it just like stuck to the battery. Thankfully solder dries very quickly. But battery's fine. I forgot what I was talking about. Names of games. But yeah. I just keep coming up with subtitles. Let's see. What would a God of War 2018? You could have just called it like God of War Balderdash. God of War, but he's a dad. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add the. That's why I got the soldering iron out, because I'm gonna solder that wire down now. Yeah, the not having easy access to Game Boy Advance games is tough. If you have a Wii U, and you still have a way to get credit onto your Wii U shop, you can buy those games on there, I believe. I'm pretty sure I bought like everything on there. I bought the Metroid Prime trilogy on there, just in case. But I'm pretty sure I bought the GBA games on there. Dad bought War, Dad of War, Dad of Boy. We got some Jacksepticeye viewers in here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it right this time. Stick that through. Come on now. Oh no. The buttons are falling out. Start and select are gone. There we go. It's a mess. Okay. Where are... There they are. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I got these out. Bro raised the Pepsi like an Estus flask. I don't... Is that a Souls thing? Is that a Dark Souls thing? I am not a Dark Souls fan. Oops. Dang it, and whatever. We'll try the aftermarket hinges another time. Okay. And now we can get this piece. And we can get the long Phillips screw out. I still think we're making really good time. Maybe it's just normal. If someone really wants to, they can go back and compare this to an old duo double SP stream. I don't know why I struggled saying that. Okay. Let's also put the speaker in here. Lift those pins up just a little bit for better contact. Not gonna worry about zooming in this time. Sorry. You saw it once. That was a pretty nice ground pin solder job, though, we'll admit. Pat myself on the back a bit. What games are you a fan of? Well, I really like God of War right now. Let's just, I'm going to talk about God of War, because that's the thing that I really want to talk about all the time, constantly. I first started playing the first one a little before Ragnarok came out, because I was like, Ragnarok looks good. And I've seen a little bit here and there on God of War stuff. And I also watched like all of the completionist videos on all of the God of War games, and while I did have like all of the story spoiled for me, I still was like, I love these games so much, they look so cool, I want to play them. And so I started playing God of War 1. I emulated on my Steam Deck, and that was really fun, and it took me a while to get through it, but I was doing a bunch of stuff, you know. The December was really busy, January was also really busy too, but I was also so addicted to God of War at that point in January that I just kept staying up way too late to play those games. But I'd started God of War 2, and I was talking to my friend who just got God of War Ragnarok, and we were talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll probably catch up to you, and like by the time you're finishing Ragnarok, I'll be just getting to Ragnarok. And he's like, no way. I'm like, yeah, you're slow. And so, I mean, it wasn't even really my mission to do it, to actually beat him to it. I'm gonna redo the wire on this because it's way too long, and I think it's gonna short on something, and I really don't want that. There's a giant blob of solder we're gonna take care of real quick. I need to replace the copper wire in there. But I beat God of War 2, and then I beat God of War 3, and then I beat 2018, and then I just beat Ragnarok like last week. And it did not take me long at all. I just couldn't stop playing those games. And now I'm about to beat the PSP games. That's too short. I knew that was going to happen. There we go. Yeah, it's still a little long. It's just... There we go. That's like perfect. You can't see it at all. But my favorite, God of War 3, hands down. Probably easily top 5, maybe even top 3 games of all time. I don't really have a rank for my top 10 games overall, but I really, really liked God of War 3. My ranking, if you don't follow me on Twitter, is I need to add more solder to that. My rankings are God of War 3, Ragnarok, 2, 1, and 2018 at the bottom. And I liked 2018, but I just like the combat style of the Greek games so much more. So, the story, I don't know. The stories are just really good for all of the games. Probably not as good for the PSP and the PSP games and Ascension, but let's see. These buttons seem good, so do a quick little peek. It seems like that one. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry, I had to peek to make sure the wires aren't in the way. There we go. Now we'll quickly and carefully screw these down and continue our conversation. I just like the combat better in the older games. But the movie-like cinematics and the story of the 2 more recent games are incredible, and I have no beef with those. I usually do like the middle of the road difficulty for like every game. I'm pretty sure I did the middle one on all of the games. I'm not good at video games, and I'd rather enjoy the game. I could see myself going through. I did do a harder difficulty for God of War 3. It wasn't the top one, but it was the. No, I don't know. I did something different with God of War 3. And I struggled a bit through that game, but I loved it so much it was worth it. And I do like a challenge in games, but I don't like I don't want it to be annoyingly difficult. Let's see. There we go. Now we should be able to put this in like so. Where did I put that? There it is. Then you should be able to put this in like so. Okay. swap over to the Tri-Wing and let's get going. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think I would ever play Elden Ring. I forgot the light pipe. I don't know if I finished my sentence after I said, oh no. But I also like Metroid Fusion. Or just Metroid in general. I haven't played the Prime games, if you missed me say that earlier. Or any other times. But I really like the 2D Metroids. They are sweet. Yeah, the screw's just going so much nicer in the shell. I don't know what it is. It's not an original shell, so I really don't know what it is. Come on. See ya, Emin. I also like, I've been liking Kirby recently. Not as much as Metroid and God of War, but I've been trying new series that I never played as a child, a wee lad. So, giving stuff like Kirby and Metroid and now God of War shots. I love it. I think next I want to do like Ratchet and Clank or Sackboy, whatever it's called. I can't remember what Sackboy's called. Little Big Planet. Because I like platformers a lot too. And at the hour and 19 mark, I feel like that's the speed. It does, I don't know, it feels like today's gotten a lot slower, but it does feel like this was about the normal speed of one build. And from a not Zelda fan, this looks clean, but this looks even cleaner. I like the Metroid Fusion suit. It's just nice. There's a lot of fingerprints on these screens, but uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is the one I bent the pins up or not. I don't think it is. We'll work on this in a second. We'll list this one for now. Let's test and make sure. This is the part where I sweat, even though I've tested these a million times. A and B, R, L, right, left, down, and up. Start and select. It feels a little tougher to to press in the D-pad. It still works fine. It just doesn't have like the same up and down motion. Maybe we'll open both of these up real quick, even though I really don't want to. Never mind. Wait a second. No, it's just fine. Weird. I'll test that a couple more times. Let's see what's up with this one. See, that D-pad's fine. So if you, let's see. Yeah. This D-pad, hold up. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But there's some click to it. And then this one, nothing. So we're gonna open this one back up, which is scary, but first we're gonna list this guy. I'm gonna clean the fingerprints off real quick. Good morning, sunshine. How you doing, Rox? Well, this graphic, well, I don't have it plugged in anymore, but the graphic on this I'm not gonna upgrade because that would mean bugging Natalie some more. So, not gonna do that. Wait, is Nintendo starting the Direct? No. Okay. I was like, is Nintendo starting their Direct already? I just got the notification for it. It's too early. Okay. Yeah, let's list this thing. So, if you want this, go to the link in the description. I'm going to list it right now. I will quadruple check that the sound is fine. Seemed to be just the first 2 times, but we'll double, triple, million times check that it is fine. Okay. This is a TV out kit, keep in mind. We'll test the TV out kit at the end. The TV out portion of it at the end. I'm not going to actually play the game because I suck at it. The game being Mario Kart. But let's just call it Zelda. Whoa, not 2,000. $224.99. $225. I feel like that is plenty good. And then we'll do another one. Wait for it to... There we go. Add those pictures, make it active, and save. So if you want it, check the link in the description. If anyone wants to be kind to any of my moderators that are filling up the chat right now, if you want to drop that link in the chat, that would be great. And we will... Yeah, sound is still fine for whatever reason. Oh, I'll put the sticker on it too while we're here. There we go. I was getting worried there for a second. I was very close to the line down here, but oh, maybe just a hair off. Oh well, not much I can do about that. Okay, that one we'll put off. I don't know, over there. We'll put it over there. Okay, let's figure this stupid D-pad out. And for this one, I'm going to... That was a fun way to do that one. I'm going to get the... Whoa. Electric doohickey out. Because my back has been hurting this whole time. And I want to be done. Come on. That would have been really good timing for 2 SPs. Just so we're clear. Okay. Was it that wire? Was it something else? Move this around a bunch, make it a little malleable. Then we'll guess I should probably put the D-pad back in, huh? This is not really on camera, I apologize. Okay. I just kind of knocked that membrane as I'm going to close this up, so let's see here. Let's flip it over. Now that is better. Not perfect, but let's screw down the membranes. Why is it not clicking? Whatever. And okay. Now let's try it. Left is a little but let's close it up like fully here without screwing it down. It's still like, it's better, but it's still not good. I wonder if I just need a different membrane. I've got to have some that are matching. Maybe, well, first we'll just do like a quarter turn back. Maybe it's too tight. Oh, that is much better. But I still feel like, okay, when I put more pressure there, it's not. I'm just going to try and find a different membrane for this. Because with how expensive this Game Boy is going to be, I would like it to be a good experience. Yeah, all of them are IPS. I don't I don't really do the 101 screens. I have one in my personal Game Boy, but and would you look at that? We've got one right here. And I feel like I should swap to a different D-pad. Maybe the D-pad is also an issue. We'll see. This seems a lot better already. But we'll try a different D-pad too. I'm gonna yeet that across the room, across the desk. Put that one in there. Really? I don't have a single gray, light gray D-pad in here. One of these was a light gray, right? Yep. It is just dirty. So we'll clean this bad boy up real quick. I wonder if I could use the no, I don't think this is gonna work. On this side of things, I think it does. Not really. Okay. I thought the fiberglass pen might help. I think scraping will, though. See if we can finish this before the Nintendo Direct. I have never had drift in any of my controllers. My brother-in-law had drift in one of his controllers, and I swapped the potentiometer stick. Okay, well, that's about as clean as I think I'm gonna get it. Maybe I can scrape this too. But there's like stuck on dirt here. I think someone spilled like milk or something. Keep dropping my toothbrush. Okay. Just for testing, at least. We'll leave it at that. You don't need to bark, dog. Hey. Stop. It's the mail. It happens every day. This feels a lot nicer. Okay. We'll go with this one. I'll do a little bit more cleanup just to like try and polish it. Since it is a used D-pad that is being very stubborn. And then we'll list it and be done. Yes, that's Will's toothbrush. Yes. Good thing that your controller was really clean. That's my brother-in-law saying that in the chat. Because his controller was disgusting. You'll see that in a short coming up. But this is a different controller I was talking about. But William's childhood controller, GameCube controller, was disgusting when I was reshelling it and fixing the worn rubber on the stick. But I think it was just this button. Well, it wasn't this one. This is the one we're replacing it with. I wonder if it's like a height thing. I might be crazy, but I think the nub in the middle is a little taller. Or not. I don't know. Yeah, I think this one's a little taller. But I feel like a shorter nub would be worse. I don't know. We're putting this one back in it. Putting this membrane down. We're gonna screw it all down. Make sure everything's good. I am gonna still loosen it a bit since that seemed to help. Okay. And we'll get this one in, then quarter turn them back. Okay. Put this down. Battery. Much better. Oh my gosh. It's still not like as clicky as A and B, but the D-pad never is because it's not a singular button, which In my opinion, I like the Switch D-pad the most because there are separate buttons. But there we go. Okay, let's double check that the buttons still work. Brightness is adjustable. A and B, R and L, right, left, down and up, start and select. Cool. See, these are the clickiest. You can probably actually hear those from here. I don't know if you could actually hear any of that. Old buttons. I just did an old button on it. Usually these are fine. I just don't know why for this particular one. I did use a different membrane too, but sometimes you just have defective buttons. It happens, especially when you have the volume that I have. But let's put in the stickers. So like I said, I still have a ton of these. Okay. And if you're wanting this guy, it is not cheap. Because these shells with the UV print on them like this from RGRS are not cheap. So, with it being TV out, with it being an SP, with it being this particular shell, I have it at $275. I know it's not cheap, and it's not the best price, but based off of my cost, I have to put it there. That's the wrong thing. Duplicate. I don't like putting it at this high of a price, and it makes me like, maybe I shouldn't have done a TV out kit for the Metroid one, because I know that Metroid's not as popular as something like Pokemon, but what's done is done. The UV print is fire. I will give props to oh, didn't realize I was still on. I will give props to Retrovise. I really like, hold on. I really like the that they put the background picture in there, and they have the cutout for the face so you can see her eyes. Has to be at a decent angle for you, but probably should turn it on for the picture. And add one. Thank you for the link in the chat. Both of those are up for grabs right now. But yeah, that is that. My goodness, my back hurts. Oh. Okay, we got about 6 minutes until the direct, so yeah. Yeah, I would say I still have fairly reasonable prices. I know I'm not the cheapest, but I honestly don't know how some people will be able to sell something like this for like $150 without losing a ton of money. I don't get it. Maybe not this shell in particular, but I've seen a lot of people selling modded Game Boys, and they have it for like $150 with rechargeable battery, USB-C, all this stuff. I'm like, are you not charging for your time and just breaking even on this stuff because you want to do it for fun? Because I don't even know how you're breaking even. But It is quite literally not my business. So, anyways, that is all for me for now. I'm gonna go rest this stupid back while I watch the Nintendo Direct and get more work done because I got a lot to do today. But thank you all for coming out, and I will see you on Friday for I don't know what video. I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. And